Yo, what's poppin', everybody? It's your boy Revive Me, and Nano Man. Do I got a video for you guys? There's been a new emulator, PS2 emulator that's dropped for the Xbox One and Xbox Series S and X called the XBSX2. And what's cool about this is you do not need dev mode for it, and that's what I'm really excited to tell you guys. So we're gonna jump right into it. I'm gonna try not to edit the video so you can see everything in real time, and let's get right into it. So for this, you need Microsoft Edge on your Xbox. So let's go right into it. And if you're on the Series S or X, you could do the URL I'm typing in right now. But if you're on the Xbox One, there's going to be a description of the URL. There's going to be a description of the URL for both links. So keep that in mind. All right, so let's get right into it. So HTTPS dash tiny URL.com/SADZ66BR. And then just click enter. And then for that, you don't have to always allow, but just click open. And from this, it's going to take you to the Microsoft Store. And for me, it just says launch game because I already have it downloaded. But for you, it should just say install. So just click on install, and it should only take about a minute. And then from this, I would say you already finished the first step of installing the emulator. So you already got the emulator installed. Now you just need to put a USB device or a hard drive into your computer. And this is step 2. This is how you get your games folder and your BIOS folder. So let's go right into the computer. Boom. Alright, so for this, plug in your USB. Because first of all, we need to make sure you have everything formatted. Now for this, since you're not running in dev mode, you have to format it to NTFS. 100%. Anytime I try to do exFAT or FAT32, I couldn't get it to run without dev mode. Like, so if you're not in dev mode, NTFS. So if you don't know how to format already, just look for your USB drive, press the right click it, go up, and above eject, it should say format. So click on that. And then for the file system, if it's NTFS, you're golden. You can reformat it anyway if you want to, if you want to delete everything you got on it. But if it's anything else, just click on NTFS and just click start. And since mine's already there, I'm not going to do it. And then in the description below, there's going to be a BIOS link. And that's going to be this Google Drive link. And once you click it, it's going to look just like this. On the top right, there's a download button. So just click on that. Just let it load for a minute. And then boom. Once it's there, install it anywhere you want because it's just going to be the zip file. So click save. Open it up. I'm just going to extract it to the desktop, even though I already have it already. I'm just going to say yes to all because I already have it, so it shouldn't say that for you. But just extract it, and then once it's there, you can look at it, open the files. It should be a BIOS folder with all these BIOS. It's very important. You need this to run the emulator. If you do not have the BIOS, it will not work. And then for the games, it should be empty. I already in my hard drive, I already have like about 2 games, so I can show you a preview that this actually works and it's smooth. But if you don't have ROMs, I'll definitely put a link in the description soon and come out with a video of where I go to get all my ROMs. Alright, so from that, plug in a USB device, and if it's plugged in, go to this PCSX2 file that you downloaded. And then for these, just drag them. So you could highlight both of them and drag both of them to your USB device. Since I already have a games folder, I'm just going to drag the BIOS. So drag that into your USB. Boom. I already have them, so I'm just going to say replace. Boom. And once you do that, you already completed step 2. Now we can go back to the Xbox, back to the emulator to just do the last configurations, and then you should be ready to play some ROMs. Let's get it. Alright guys, once we're back, plug in your USB device or your hard drive to your Xbox. We're going to open the emulator that we installed from the very beginning. It should be graded like this. This is the main menu for it. We're going to go all the way down to settings. Click right bumper once, and then at the very top you should see add search directory. So click on this, go down to parent directory, click A multiple times until you get to these 3. You might just have an S drive, but if you have S and Q, it shouldn't be this. So if you plug your USB device to the front, it should be the D drive. So click A on that, and we're gonna go for the games folder since we're looking for the games directory. I'm gonna click on this, go down, click on use this directory, and boom, just like that. You have your whole directory set up, so it should load up all your games that you drag onto that folder. And then from this, we're going to click the left bumper once, and then we'll click it twice again. And then you should get to this BIOS, the directory configuration. So click A. We're going to go down to the parent directory again. We're going to click A multiple times till we get to the end. Since D was our USB drive, we're going to click A for this. We'll go down to the BIOS folder, go down to use this directory, and boom, just like that, you got your BIOS set up. And as long as you don't mess with these 2 things, you should always be able to run games smooth, and you should be able to run the emulator actually, because you need these. Alright, so for this, don't go to hotkeys. Actually, no, you don't do anything with the hotkeys. It's very buggy at the moment, so if you try to change it, it'll do no binding, and then you have to restart and reinstall the emulator. So don't touch the. Whenever you want to get back to the emulator menu, the key binding for it would be the start and select button. So I'll show you it here inside the game. So you would click it, and then it'll show these settings, and you could just like restart the game, close game, or you could go back to the game settings or the global settings as we were at. Alright, so if you want to play in full HD, we're going to keep clicking the left bumper until we see enhancement settings. So by default, it's on native PlayStation 2. Since I'm on the Series X, I'm going to click it. I'm going to bump it up to 6 times native 4K since I'm on a 4K TV. I think that should be okay for this. Yeah, then we're going to click left bumper again. And then this is where the aspect ratio is. Since we want it to be full screen, we're going to be 16:9. This, you should be good. And then what we're going to do is click left bumper all the way until we see game settings where it says enable cheats. We're going to go down to enable widescreen patches. And for this, it's going to make sure the screen or that the games aren't playing stretched, and it's going to be like true resolution and size. So you definitely want this enabled, and you definitely want the 16:9, and then either playing native or anything else. That's all on you. And from this, you should be golden. Like, that's literally all you really need. And then from that, press the start and the select button, and then it goes back to the menu. Click A to game list, and I'll show you a little preview. Go straight into it. Hope this works for you guys. If you guys need any help, please let me know. Definitely gonna make another video of where I get my ROMs. And man, I'm very excited, man. I hope you guys were able to follow this good. And can't wait to show you guys some more videos. So I'm gonna turn off my mic and show you a preview. I hope you guys enjoy it. Please hit that like and follow for more. I'll catch y'all later.
Budokai Tenkaichi 2.
Piccolo!
Okay, Gohan, I'm off on another adventure. All right,
You can...
now it's time to... I'm here to test everyone's abilities. Here you... Okay, time for some practice.
Go easy on me, okay, Dad?
Ready. Fight. Finish! Looks like your old man's pretty strong, huh?